in the hardest water I could find, the foam shocked me. Let me show you how I made this Swirl beauty that doesn't just look good, it performs. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are in the right place for powerful, profitable soap recipes. Don't forget to subscribe. For my light solution, I use 475 grams of caustic soda and I dissolve it with 450 grams of water. Always add caustic soda to water, wear gloves and goggles, and work in a well-ventilated space. This is a cold process method of production, so I dissolve my caustic soda 4 hours before production proper. Soda ash helps fight hard water for better cleaning, while sugar boosts foam for richer lather. Simple but powerful combo. In this recipe, I use 80 grams of soda ash and 30 grams of sugar, and I dissolve both inside 350 grams of water. I ensure that the soda ash granules are well dissolved before adding sugar, and I set it aside for 4 hours before the production proper. For my oil blend, I use 70% PKO and 30% heat method bleach palm oil. The PKO is what gives me the rich foam and strong cleansing power, while the palm oil helps to harden the bar and make it last longer. And this is heat bleached palm oil, not chemical bleach. If you want the same result I got, avoid chemical bleaching. I've already made a detailed video showing both bleaching methods, so you can check that out for proper guidance. At this stage, I am mixing the two oils for proper blending before soaping properly. I double boiled my bleached palm oil. This is me checking the temperature of oil, light solution and soda ash mixture. At this stage, they are at the same temperature. It is safe for us to soap. For the mold, we will be using PVC mold, and I have already secured both edges with a sellotape. Firstly, I added the sodium carbonate sugar solution first and mix it vigorously to get to light trace. If you look closely inside the mixing bowl, you will see water floating. You know we are using 800 ml of water in this production. Ordinarily, we're supposed to use 525 ml of water, but for us to reduce costs and maximize profit, we increase the volume of water by 300 ml. Keep watching. After stirring it for a while, I set it aside. Now let's talk about my silicate. In this batch, I use a combination of 120 grams store-bought silicate and 50 grams homemade silicate. The silicate helps to strengthen the soap, improve hardness, and boost cleaning performance, especially for laundry use. I like combining both because it gives me better control over quality while still maintaining strong results. I added my oil-soluble yellow color, which I have initially dissolved with a little oil. If you notice, I didn't take any butter out for the swirl design. Keep watching to see how I achieved the design. This is me stirring the color to make sure that it is fully incorporated with the soap batter. I added my fragrance, and I used strawberry fragrance, by the way. The light solution is the next because we are using this method to buy time. Now, I gradually started adding my light solution bit by bit. As I'm adding it, I keep stirring. A good soap comes from your ability of mixing it very well, so I keep stirring as I add the light solution. I didn't add it at once. I keep adding it bit by bit, and I keep stirring. If this video have helped you so far, please don't forget to like, comment, share this video to someone that may need it. That your auntie or sister that always asks you for urgent 2K. Share this video and empower them with little money to make them to start earning from this recipe. And also subscribe to the channel for more profitable DIY projects like this. I keep stirring. At this stage, looking closely into the soap batter, it is gradually getting to medium trace. I have to fast forward the video to get to this stage because I keep stirring and stirring. So in order not to waste our time, I fast forwarded it. When you are trying this recipe, make sure you mix very well and make sure that the soap has gotten to this stage before you do your swirl design and quickly pour it inside your mold. At this stage, I took out some part of my soap batter and I added green color to one part and mixed the green color vigorously. To ensure it is well incorporated, I mix it very well. I make sure that it is well mixed. After mixing for a while, I poured it back into the main soap batter and I gave it a gentle stir. After pouring it inside the main soap batter, I gave it a gentle stir. Then I pour it straight inside the mold. This is the soap after molding it, and I set it aside for the next 24 hours. After 24 hours, this is me unmolding the soap. Here is the result. Nice and firm, well set and holding shape perfectly. No crack, no excess oil, just a clean solid bar. It is not ready yet. We still need to cure this soap for 2 to 3 weeks before usage or selling. And we realized 12 bars of 400 grams of soap from just 1 liter of oils. And the soap is looking so vibrant and colorful. Who wouldn't buy this soap from you? Do not neglect the packaging. Say no to boring laundry bar. And the soap smells so nice. Hope you have learned something new today. Before you go, click on the next video. It will help you understand this process even better. If you are serious about turning soap making into a business, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notification bell so that you will be among the first to be notified each time I upload new educative videos like this. Always be good to one another. Anticipate my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.